Woohoo! How are y'all doing today? I feeling that boom boom pow, and I got that jargon and that swagger. How are you all doing on this sexy Saturday? Did y'all get a little boom? Get that love spin boom on. I want to see y'all getting rad, rocking it in the group. Right? Thanks, Angie. Remember our dancing days, right? Like, there's some memorable times. Ay, ciao, Napoli! Allora c'è il mio amico Renato. Come va? Come stai? Quanto mi manca la bella Italia, specialmente a Napoli, per andare fuori, per ballare tutta la notte, veramente. Right? Awesome sauce. So I'm just popping in for a quick hello, how you doing? Because one of us is going to go live within the next hour and a half. So I want to just put a little suggestion out there. If you want to make sure you're catching my videos, you want to make sure you're catching Tom's videos, make sure your notifications are turned on. Up underneath, on the very top, if you go to my personal page, you're going to find right next to friends, you can actually follow. And if you click the follow button, it'll give you a drop down and give you the option for notifications. You want that if you don't want to miss a beat, right? Sprinkle a little love on that share button. I shouldn't even have to ask, because if I'm inspiring you, living through my inspired life, just sharing this video is going to uplift and support, inspire and empower another person. Maybe jump on in their kitchen, maybe go live in the group, right? This is what it's all about. Breathing in the life force, the breath, the prana, that which sustains, maintains, and right now it entertains. The respirare, the spirit within that moves you, moves that body, enlivens all of the senses, radiates from the inside out. You don't even have to think about it. You're being breathed in at every moment, right? So sharing is caring. If you value this group, if you value the people with you, you value yourself. It's all about self-love and self-promotion through living the inspired life. You be you. Hello. Boom. What? Showing up for you. And you're going to share that and sprinkle that out there to the rest of the world, this web of inclusion, right? Where we're all coming together. This is all about reaching far and wide, globally, universally, however we can do it. We're here to support you. We want you to thrive. Get rid of that get rid of that surviving mentality. You're not fighting anything. Now you're just going to ebb and flow. You're going to enjoy the dance, this divine dance that we call life, this human experience, right? Where the body is free-flowing and moving, because this is how you feel it. And if you're not feeling your senses fully, how can you embody and enliven and live and this sensual life? All the five senses make up the sensuality. The juiciness, the richness, the taste, the touch, the sight, the sense of hearing, all those flavors. See, you want to take every experience in this moment right here, as it is, right here, right now, fully, completely, being present, because that's the gift. That this moment is the present. That embrace this space. Because it's in this momentum we call moment to moment. The moment to moment creates the momentum, the unraveling, the unfolding a little cosmic giggle showing up for you, right? Let's see if I can get that. There we go. So I wanted to drop in because I did an all-nighter last night. I pulled my all-nighter again. Some of you have seen me when I've gone live and done that, and I get real giggly. Posted a video up on our YouTube, just a heads up, going over the recipe. Plantain pancakes. Just saying. Boom! Okay, so they're in the dehydrator. And I had so much fun just spreading the love, filling them up and placing them in the dehydrator. We're gonna go have chicken nuggets and jicama fries. So we're excited. We're excited to share that with you because I made sure they have some for us waiting. And so, here, without further ado, oh, and I almost forgot. I made another version of coconut yogurt last night, but it's a coconut cheese yogurt, and I'm gonna play with the flavors on it, but I'll share it with you real quick. Again, in the same video that I did last night that I placed on YouTube, I made a simple coconut yogurt using no sugar, but this one with salt. Let me tell you, this is more like a sour cream, a queso. I haven't put any flavor in it, specifically because I'm going to break it up and I'm going to make a few batches, and one of them I'm going to make into a hardened cheese. So these are my passions, and I love to bring them to you and share them, which is why I say sharing is caring, because you never know who's going to get a little inspiration to get creative with their food and maybe jump in their kitchen and go live, because it's all about dancing and really, really enjoying, being in joy right here, right now. I can't even say that enough. Do you agree? Are you with me? It's a new moon. Let's set the seeds. Let's plant those intentions. Set the intentions, plant the seeds. It's interchangeable. What is the life you want to see yourself living 6 months from now? Are you living it now, or are you taking in that reflection of all that you've been and recognizing this is a time of rebirth? This is a time of you becoming who you've always envisioned yourself to be, right? I want you to all thrive. I want you to all rewrite your stories the way you want them to unfold and stop living the old story that maybe was no longer serving you. This is the time. This is the excitement. It's a new moon. And this is really a beautiful, transformative period for each and every one of us, right? So that is my prayer and my mission right now, is to spread the love. We've got this rad juicer giveaway. And just to let you know, we're going to hold off on another week because we want you to have more time to really add in all your friends. 200, as long as you get as many as you can get in there, you're going to be entered in this drawing. And this isn't our first giveaway. So this is why it gets so fun, right? So make sure you get in on the action, because in the same token, when you're doing it, you're actually going to spread it out to others, and you're giving a gift of what your playground is. You're sharing your community, you're sharing you when you share this group with others. So I've actually delayed a little bit because I had to put the dehydrator on for a little bit longer so they'd be just a little crispy extra. I'm excited because I paid $40 for this, and it's pretty good. I'm impressed. So inside, I have 5 trays going on. I have 4 trays. Okay, I have 4 trays. And each layer, because we all got layers, and I'm really excited. I'm gonna just put together a plate. So I basically, when I was doing this, was spreading them, making them all perfect, each individually, because I did these by hand. And I made these especially from my heart, right? Y'all know I pour my love from the deepest recesses of my heart in everything I do. I don't joke about food. People who know me know how much I love my food and how much I really infuse it. And so if you've ever had my food, you know you're one of the fortunate few. Because I don't just spread the love to everyone through food. I do it here. But the people in my life who have tried my food is because that was a piece of me. And when you get, yes, I made mini pancakes, Sabrina. These are beautiful. I'm telling you, when you get pieces of me, you get the best of me. And this is just a small example. And so some of these are still a little moist, which is kind of neat. Oh, this one's still stuck to the sheet. So each different sizes, all done by hand. Oops, I guess those are slipping and sliding off it. That dehydrated. And so, I'm flipping them like you do a pancake. You flip the pancake. Pancakes for me, and I don't know about y'all. Tell me, share with me out there. How many of you grew up with pancakes in your house? For us and my family, pancakes were kind of a special thing, along with dropped egg on toast, French toast. I mean, we had kind of exotic breakfasts, in my opinion, looking back, right? Yeah, we know Tom's on top of these, let me tell you. So, and honey, because I love you and you inspire me, you know which ones are especially made from my heart for yours, right? Serious comfort food, right? And so, I'm going to prepare just a few little pancakes to serve it up and make it all pretty for y'all. I also have the coconut yogurt and some maple syrup in the fridge. I would even just go so far as to take out some of my fresh, they're frozen, but the blueberries, and sprinkle some blueberries on top. So I'm just gonna do a couple, and then I'm gonna sneak off, and then we're gonna surprise you how and where and when we show up with some special reviews on food. I think I'm gonna put them on a tiny plate. Just a tiny little round plate. These are so good. And you all know I don't joke around about food. Getting some ooey gooey goodness. And I really like to play with making it look all pretty too, right? I've got maple syrup in the fridge, so you know what? I'm gonna put some maple syrup on these. And I need to put them back in the dehydrator because they're not 100%. They're kind of nice, a little bit moist and crispy on the edges. I like texture, I love flavor. Again, it's enlivening all of your senses and just putting it all together and just really partaking in the experience. Because we came here to experience every aspect of this life without judgment, without trying to put it in a box or label it, which the society that many of us have been raised in have kind of dulled our senses. And so, thinking makes it so, by the way. Place that back on. It's kind of noisy. I'll turn it off for a little bit. I'll turn that off until later. But I'm going to pull out some blueberries. I'm telling you, I got all sorts of goodies in here. I got frozen bananas. The other night, I made lovesicles. Lovesicles. Yes, it's parchment paper because I don't have Teflex, and I don't know if they sell them to fit those types of dehydrators. So I'm just cut out in the shape to fit around. Look. Little baboofas. Aren't they cute? If you have children, these are one of the healthiest things you can create. Just bananas. Just frozen bananas or even fresh bananas. You pour them in the molds. They'll think they're getting something special as a treat if you give them to your children at night, let me tell you right now, bananas are super good right before you go to bed. It's supposed to help you with going to sleep. So on the one hand, they're going to think I got a sweet treat. On the other hand, what they're really getting is something made from your heart, and you can make them a part of the experience, and you share that with them, and they can help you, right? He's going to be here in 10 minutes. Oh, surprise, surprise, surprise. So I'm going for the blueberries. And you know, because I'm going to pick up a bag, I got some little buddy hanging out at my door over here. Because he's always with me in the kitchen when he's around. Right? Right, Bomb Diggity Doggy Dog? What? And you know I got that banana cream pie in here. I've got banana tartlets. I'm telling you, if you haven't gotten a chance to try any of those recipes I've posted, you won't be disappointed. At least, as long as you're making them from your heart, that's what people feel. People feel the essence of what you bring to all of that you do. Because in the end, whatever we do, first off, your power center is in your navel. You want to speak from a place of power. You know, there's these power stances. Rolling the shoulders back, letting the shoulder blades glide down and squeeze together just enough, because it's going to open that heart space. You're going to speak with intention from the navel point, come up through the heart with love and expression through each word you say and each action that you do. It's all about enlivening all of the senses and pouring it out from the inside out. So you're coming from within and not going without. Just simple little tricks and tips. They're not even tricks. It's just that essence of bringing to your livelihood that which you already are inside. When you see somebody and they inspire you, remember one thing. You cannot recognize that which you don't already embody. So when you see someone and you think, oh, I wish I were more like that, all it is simply it's a reflection of what's going on within you, that's a piece of you too. So when you think you don't have it, if you didn't have it, you wouldn't recognize it. You know? It's just like they jokingly say, when you smelt it, you dealt it. Just saying. Keeping it raw and rad, right? We are ridiculously authentic. No apologies necessary. Hang your hat at the door. We accept you as you are. Unapologetically showing up. You be you. All you gotta do is just have the courage to stand in your personal power, and don't worry about what others think of you, because guess what? None of your business. None of your concern. Everybody's got a story. Everybody's got something going on. And when you care enough to think about what others are thinking of you, you're giving away your personal power. It's no longer yours. You have handed over the torch. It's exhausting. It's depleting. It gives away your life force, that prana. I did that for too much of my life. And now I take it back. And I'm here to support each and every one of you, as is Tom. Don't worry about what people say about you. All that is a reflection of where they're at. And when someone says someone did something to them, no. You allowed them to affect you in a way that you no longer cared about yourself enough to just be you, right? So, I am playing with these blueberries, and I love blueberries. That's just saying. So, the next step is going to be the maple syrup. What? Fun! You can get so creative with this. I have all sorts of purely Elizabeth's granola. You can throw that in. These are fantastic if you have children. Let me tell you, when you can do something like this overnight, you prepare them, you put them in the dehydrator for about, this particular batch for me took about 6 hours. And it just, overnight, you go to sleep, enjoy yourself. You wake up the next morning, it's like, oh, they're already ready. I don't even have to stick them on a skillet. And it's like this beautiful surprise, and all you have to do is assemble it. Take the pieces and make it whole. Because that's what we're doing as humans. We're integrating all of our parts. The good, the bad, the ugly, the beautiful. There is no separation. It's all what makes you whole. When you integrate and embrace every aspect of yourself, you're giving other people permission to do the same for themselves. That's inspiring through inspired living, right? And so the next thing I've got is the syrup. I have to move all these beautiful coconut yogurts. I've got chocolate chicory and vanilla. Vanilla. You can put almond butter on here. If you have your own, you might even have your own blends of maple syrup. I met an amazing woman the other night, and she lives where they tap it and get it from the source of the tree. I miss that from having lived up in the New England area. Oh my gosh, it's not as thick. It's syrupy, but more like a liquid. This is thicker because they actually have to boil it down to make maple syrup so thick. So I'm going to take this and I'm going to do some little coconut yogurt on top, because a dollop of coconut yogurt is my love. Look at this dramatic pour. So here we go. And they are frozen right now, but by the time they get eaten, they won't be. Just saying. This is so hearty. And I know, even though it looks like it might be a little bit much. This is so flavorful, y'all. We can even have Tom taste it and he'll give you his opinion. We'll do that later. Hallelujah. The last time I made pancakes, I made them a little different. This time I made it with plantains. And instead of almond flour, I used coconut flour, or you can use buckwheat flour as well. So on top of that, again, the simplicity of life. Sharing is caring. And when you share something you made from your heart, trust me, when it's made with love, it's felt. I have had some amazing foods in the course of my life. Nothing satisfies me more than something that's homemade, and I can tell. Even some of the most beautiful restaurants, I can tell they really poured their own love and their heart and soul into it. And that's why I like to meet chefs, and I love to ask for something that's not on a menu, right? Oh, awesome, Dottie. That's beautiful. Yeah, the buckwheat is nice and fluffy, and it's so full of amino acids, which is what your body needs to create protein, because guess what? There's this myth. We all think we need protein. Our body produces protein, and your body is more efficient and cleans and burns a lot more effectively when you give it aminos to create the protein versus protein to break down into aminos for your body to use as fuel. Exactly. So this is plantains this time. We're going to put the dollop. Just a dollop of love. Just a dollop of love. I mean, I could do a chocolate sauce on this. If you saw my banana cream pies and those tartlets, I could totally I could hook up on that one. Oh, yum. And we'll post the recipe. You know we are. We're good like that. We give you the tip, but y'all get more than just that, right? And if you value this community and you stick around, you know you keep on getting goodies. We love you. Thank you so much, Dottie. I love you. Thank you for saying that. It's been a long past 48 hours. We got some sweet surprises in store. So that's why I'm even more excited. So how pretty is that? It's sweet, it's simple, it's just what you need sometimes. Just a little flavor saver, you know? You get a couple things, a couple ingredients, you put something like this together. The beauty, the look of love is in your eyes. I'm going to send you all a huge surprise. I'm gonna share. Boom! What? Chicken butt? Wait, he matches my pants.
Boom! Wow!
But you know what we're going to do before we even let him taste this? We need to take a picture.
Let me go take a photo while you entertain and spread the love.
Do you want me to do a dance?
Look at this, y'all. What? These are plantains, right? Did you already go to the recipe?
I can do that.
Plantains, hydrated, 6 hours, right?
I did 6 hours overnight.
Oh!
He pays attention.
Yeah.
Don't underestimate a man. When you don't think they're listening, a lot of times they'll surprise you and they'll show up and tell you everything you need to know about what they heard. And some of the sweetest surprises are the results of you just allowing them to process whatever you tell them. So, I did a double batch last night, and I did embellish because I used a lot more of the plantains. They're a lot more fibrous. What's the word I'm looking for? Like, it's a difference between a sweet potato and a yam, right? Pancake porn lady. OMG, Gemma, you rock, sister. Hashtag pancake porn. Hashtag pancake porn. You know it's already hashtag sexy Saturday. And y'all better get your sexy on. Get your sexy on. We're bringing sexy back. But we don't know how to act. I love that. Hashtag pancake porn. Oh my God. I was trying to figure out what to hashtag, and that's perfect. So what I did, I put about 4 plantains. 4.5 tablespoons of flaxseed is what I used. And then I had 5 dates, and I forgot to soak them, so they were a little drier when I prepared this. I used a 1/2 cup of water, but you want to soak them. Take that 1/2 cup of water, soak your dates, and use that all with the water. I used about 2 cups of coconut flour instead of the buckwheat flour, which my other recipe had. A good sized thumb of ginger, because I put ginger in everything. So good for the digestion. Ladies, if you're on your moon cycle, good thing to utilize is fresh ginger, as well as it's good for inflammation. Ginger is one of those powerhouses, another one of the many superfoods. I mean, a superfood. Hey, real food is super. I don't know why they got to break it down into this is a superfood. Well, they say that it's take it in moderation, right? I probably put a 1/2 teaspoon of cinnamon. You could use a 1/2 teaspoon of nutmeg. I used at least 10 drops of vanilla stevia, a dash of salt. Right?
So good. This looks so good.
I'm going to let you make the bite. You're going to get to try that.
Look at that thumb action. You like that thumb action? Yeah.
Spreading, sprinkling. Lots of love in there.
So we're going to Rockstar Cafe in about 45 minutes. And they have jicama fries and chicken nuggets. And that's like going to like an amusement park for me. Because if y'all did see our first we popped our cherry, went to Rockstar Cafe, and it is so much fun. It's like it's a entire new life experience when you get to try like amazing raw food that's just like the next level. Hashtag mouth pleasure. And I'm really excited for jicama fries with some what nacho sauce, cheese sauce, and chicken nuggets, right? And you know they're gonna have like a bunch of little Dabadooya sauces, so we're gonna go live on Miss Lana's channel right here, probably in 45 minutes to an hour, okay? And we really love doing that, and we got a lot of amazing feedback. People said, give us some more. Well, we got some boom. Look at that, boom! Oh, you guys show if they can't see the boom, look at it. Boom! Boom! Can we do a love spin boom? Mm-hmm. She does a love spin bunny hop, but we do a love spin. Does it tag me?
Yeah, I tagged you.
You did? Okay. Y'all look at
Wait. Purple. Purple.
What? Y'all have fun today. Make it delicious. This feels so good. Shout out to Xiao for Lulu. This is a really rad shirt. Ready? Go spin boom. Get up right now. 1, 2, 3.
Boom!
Boom!
What?
Okay, so you
First we're gonna watch the mouth pleasure over here. I will feed it to you.
Okay.
You ready?
Yeah.
You ready for this?
Oh, you're gonna do it. You're gonna handy it.
I'm gonna do it handy.
Plantain dehydrated pancakes, y'all, with that coconut yogurt. Is it with blue? I don't even know. I'm ready though. I'm ready.
Let's show them first what's going in your mouth hole.
She calls it the love. She'll call that some love action. I call it thumb action. So what love action?
Pinky.
Gotta pop that pinky.
Ready?
Pop that
Ready?
pinky. Yes, please.
Okay, bring it to your mouth. You wanna? This is my favorite part.
I don't know how you do that.
We don't make this up, by the way.
That's like a dessert. Wow.
Oh my.
Unbelievable. Yeah, so good. Are we gonna post that recipe today? Mm-hmm. Go to the group. Ridiculously authentic. Everybody's showing up. It's really the only show in town, y'all. Well, all of our members are going live. It's your group. It's not our group. It's your group. Right? There's going to be 300,000 members. At one time you're going to log in. There's going to be 500 members going live. Making delicious recipe. If you want to grill, go grill. All right? If you want to saute. All right? If you want to talk about dabbing, talk about dabbing. CBDs. If you want to yarn. If you want to do love spin booms. If you want to meditate in your bathtub. Go live, tell us your story, tell us who you are, what your favorite color is, what your favorite dessert is, what your favorite song is, what makes you laugh, what's your favorite smell,
What makes you cry?
what makes you cry.
What brings you passion and joy? Ooh, what?
And introduce yourself, y'all. Have fun. Wow, and there's 3 little ninja pancakes there. I like to do this because through my journey I've always found it's really, really hard to find real, capital R-E-A-L, food. All right? Very, very hard. And I'm willing to pay the price. And what I've found is if you create those healthy boundaries and you're knowledgeable no matter where you live, you can find those supermarkets or those farmers markets to replace those supermarkets. And then you can find what's on sale over here, what's on sale over here, and just keep those, remind, make sure you have, if you like avocados, get those healthy fats, buy in bulk. If you want, steel cut oats, buy in bulk. If you want blueberries, buy in bulk. If you want coconuts, hiya! We got 9 coconuts for like $17. And I love them. And you can make the coconut almond yogurt. You don't need to eat a lot of food at all. When you're eating real food, your body, absorbs it all. And it will change your life, y'all. And so for this, I was thinking about so if I'm at the airport, what do I want to eat? And OMG squared, if they had something like this at the airport, I always think, and literally I would even eat this for dinner. Even more, it's like a dessert dish type thing. I mean, it's breakfast, but it's definitely dessert. But what they say, or what I've heard, and I'm kind of learning, is dessert first, right? You eat dessert first, with the fruits, right? And the healthy sugars to get to ninja flip out of bed and the banana splits. Eat your dessert first, and then in the evening, what I found is eat a giant big bowl of greens, right? To kind of mellow you out, ground you. So this right here, and I would only want water, maybe a delicious coconut. I'm not even kidding. I paid $14 for this.
It's pretty
Wouldn't
darn
you?
good, isn't it?
Wouldn't
Well,
you?
I know what time and energy it goes into it. And see, that's the thing that you're paying for. When you really go to places like this that make it from scratch, do you need a spoon? Oh, you have one. You really have to consider the amount of time it takes for you to process and make this kind of food from your heart. I mean, just to dehydrate, and that doesn't put in the prep time and the ingredients or anything, is 6 hours, 7 hours, right? You know what? When you're worth it, you're willing to pay for it. Let's put it that way. And this is an expression of self-love, because ultimately, that's what is being felt here. It's an experience, mind, body, soul connection. From the start to the
Just the
finish.
sauce.
The maple syrup.
The sauce with the yogurt and the blueberries.
You can soak your blueberries in the maple syrup, because he's just eating the maple syrup. He's so cute. Isn't it good?
Yeah. Yo, Lana's the best sensei ever.
So sweet, honey.
If you ever have the chance to taste her food, do it. You want to bite it?
Ooh, you're
Another
gonna
one?
make sure I get my blueberries and get my blueberries on. You gotta add a little piece, because it's like he said, it's like
big
layers.
piece. What?
Big one.
Can you handle that?
Uh-huh.
Boom! Boom!
Mmm.
And those blueberries are just like little candies.
Mm-hmm.
Biting them into them when they're frozen.
It's a different
It's different.
Mm-hmm. Y'all, hashtag mouth pleasure. Make sure your notifications are on so you know when we're going live, too. That's a big deal if you feel like you're missing out on something, and chances are you may. Because with us, we're kind of, we like to surprise. The element of surprise is what keeps life and alive, right? You can't predict anything.
It's so light, but filling in the same way.
Mm-hmm.
Like for me, you know, I would still love those huge giant pancakes, but you know how like
Heavy.
I'd want to go and I'd put my butt to sleep.
It would give you wheat belly and grain brain. How about that? See, Diana's had my kombucha, and I thought you had some of my special sweet treats when I used to bring them to the village when you were there. But it's hard to tell, because I have brought banana cream pie to the village. I've brought chocolates and my pomegranate chipotle brownies. I brought a lot of that to the village. I just don't know who all was able to partake in it.
She made some heart-shaped ones too, didn't you?
Those are special for later. Guess who gets those?
Boom, buddy.
Mm-mm. Buddy has plenty of treats, trust me. If y'all caught me when I was doing my meditation this morning, he was so adorable. It was like he was hugging his little cloud pillow. Oh my gosh, you know what? I just had a memory. You know, when I was a child and they would eat pancakes, and for me, it was the butter mixed in with it, which I can recreate in that too. It's a buttery flavor. That toasty, buttery flavor, right? So it was like the pancake. I like to melt the butter on the top of each pancake, and it had to be, I'm picky, okay? Had to make sure it was spread. We know what's going on next. Is it going to be you or me? You go for it. Oh. And then I'd pour the maple syrup. And there were two ways I would cut it, but the way I learned to cut it was in those triangles from this straight across, and then making these beautiful pie wedges. He's learning.
You can have the other half.
Aw, thank you, honey.
Wow. That's like, you have to lick the plate on that dish. Because it has that maple syrup with the coconut yogurt. And I still feel light, so we can go get those jicama fries and those chicken nuggets.
So that bite that I was saying I had this memory of. So, you know, when it soaks through the maple syrup, And the pancake itself would get that granularly kind of like mix of the maple syrup with the butter.
Mm-hmm.
I was just feeling that texture through those pancakes.
Oh yeah.
How
Yeah.
amazing and yummy. So you can recreate all those pleasurable experiences through real food, not processed, not flour and glutinous.
Totally different level. I feel like I've reset my senses, my tummy, my body, my mind. I feel like I've unlearned everything. And a lot of it is through real foods, and it's like I just get to experience new experiences every single day with the real food.
Mm-hmm.
And I thank Miss Lana for letting me play all the time.
Wait.
She keeps saying you got to give somebody a 30-minute hug.
Hold on. Ready? We got to butterfly it.
Oh yeah, ready? Watch this. Ready?
Because a hug is so transformative and loving, right? Ooh, you smell good.
What does Lucy say? Love, 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 love is the only
light I see in you.
Sometimes she won't let me go, and I'm like, it's already been 30 seconds! You're hanging on my neck! But I love it. Alright, so I think we'll go very, very excited to go to Rockstar. It literally is so much fun for me, and Miss Lana plays so well because we mesh really, really well. She lets me be me, and I let her be her. Just like ridiculously authentic. What is it? Be ridiculously authentically you.
It's your playground, baby. Go play. If you haven't introduced yourself...
Yeah, ninja flip into the group right now. Just say hi, my favorite color is blue, or Mystic Jade. I like the smell of peaches, and I'm gonna piss glitter in 2 years. Whatever you want to say. We love y'all, and remember...
Keep it raw, stay rad. What?